for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on San Antonio. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Cartwright. John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Grant in at the 4. Rebounded by the Spurs. To the paint. And there's Green on the assist by Aldridge. Green's got the game going here with the first basket for San Antonio. Here's Paxson. Kicks it to Pippen. Pass to Paxson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And it's Pippen missing. San Antonio with the ball. And it's Parker in the corner. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Parker's got his first points of the game. On defense, San Antonio. 4-point game. Beyond the arc. And it's Paxson with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Jordan with it. Picked up by Aldridge. And stolen by Aldridge. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Green. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And the pass to Paxson. Here's Cartwright. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Down low, stolen by Pippen. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump. And then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
And that one's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
They're running. And Jordan sends it back. And here we go. Pippen, the pass to Jordan, and the rejection by Leonard.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Parker. Parker with another miss.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
It's Pippen with the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
On offense, here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for them, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Paxson. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. Good time to maybe come up with a play to get the...
Well, most coaches, you know, we usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in, and he gets the bucket.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here. You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here is Paxson. The feed now to Pippen. Leonard with the steal. And so here is Chicago. Cartwright with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Ginobili with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard's got the ball. Here's Parker. It's tipped, and he recovers it. The second chance effort, and the officials call a traveling violation. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Corzine, he's checked in for Cartwright. Sellers comes in for Grant. Hodges checked in for Pippen. And Vincent subbed in for Paxson. Michael Jordan on the wing. Passes it to Corzine. And the shot falls short this time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. He's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
So for the Bulls, Grant, he's checked in for Corzine. Cartwright comes in for Sellers. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Vincent. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Aldridge. San Antonio again missing. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The drive by Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Duncan right side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Leonard. Martin's checked in for Tony Parker. And it's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. And Duncan drops them both. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Jordan. Right block shot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Spurs leading by 7. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the 7'1" Bill Cartwright extends for the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
San Antonio again missing. And here we go, the Bulls first break. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Grant, and that's going to be a travel.
Just too many miscues here in the early going.
And it's not hard to see why they're down. I mean, it seems every trip down the floor, they're giving the ball to the other team.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Martin wide open. He fires. Another miss by Martin. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Diaw with the steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 7. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Cartwright. Hodges is out there with Pippen. Then there's Grant, and it's Jordan in at the 3 spot. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Hodges kicks to Jordan. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound San Antonio.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
A different look now for San Antonio. Aldridge comes in for West, and it's Ginobili in for Anderson. Bulls trail by 9. And Hodges kicks to Jordan. And stolen by Aldridge. Down low. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
It's Pippen with the drive. From deep. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Spurs leading by 11. Green kicks to Mills. Back to Green. Stolen by Grant. Jordan against Ginobili. Kept alive. Grant the pass to Hodges. Green with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills.
Just trying to get a break in the action.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition
They needed the
points.
timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Off the inbound pass. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's 6 points for Michael Jordan.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. The three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. Parker with the steal. The drive by Green. Great D that time from Jordan.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 8 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially. Down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists tonight. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Jordan. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Jordan after the basket by San Antonio. The dish to Pippen. Out to the right wing. From deep three-point range, Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Ginobili. No one near him. And that one's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And it's Parker at the elbow. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Tony Parker at the line for 2.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs. Martin comes in for Manu Ginobili. Good on both. Bulls trail by 15. Outside Jordan. Here's Hodges. Grant kicks to Jordan. Looking to end the run, and the jumper is good. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Spurs leading by 13. It's tipped. To the middle. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Hodges. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Feeds it to Martin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Tony Parker.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Pippen. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From the high post, he drills it.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
A different look now for San Antonio. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And here's Mills from the arc. But they get it back. From deep, and the rejection by Pippen. Here's Jordan, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Martin.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. 12 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
That one is no good. San Antonio leading by 12. Martin. But they recover it. The second chance effort. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Mills.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Anderson, and the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
That's a 2 from Martin. Tipped away.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson. Leonard dishes to West, and he gets it to go. West has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Here's Pippen. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
And now, your Spurs team.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in at the 3. Duncan with the bucket.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here is Hodges. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep, Jordan, and the rejection by Leonard. Green inside the three-point line. No luck. And it's Chicago the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The drive by Jordan. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Green kicks to Parker. Pulls it up. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And stolen by Jordan. On up the court. Tries from the block. And the rejection by Leonard. Duncan goes in. And he can't bank that one in. Bulls trail by 14. Hodges the pass to Pippen. Duncan with the block. Hodges against Parker. San Antonio again missing.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by Parker. And it's Pippen again missing. Spurs leading by 14. Green inside the three-point line. And it's Cartwright with the rebound. Down low. It's stolen by Duncan. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Pippen. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Diallo comes in for Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Leonard. The Bulls also changing it up. Corzine comes in for Grant. And Sellers sub in for Cartwright. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Jordan against Ginobili. Parker with the steal.
From that far away, that was a risky pass.
And Ginobili, here we go. And it's good in the assist by Parker. 6 points for Ginobili.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Spurs leading by 18. Parker drives in. And a missed layup.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pippen can't hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Ginobili can't hit. Bulls trail by 20, and they're running. Shots good by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Green. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. That's Mills in for Parker. Outside Pippen. Here's Jordan. But they'll get another chance. It's Pippen with the drive. Mills with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 18. And here's Anderson from the arc. The shot misses.
You know what? He's never been known as a three-point shooter. Not sure why he continues to try.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Anderson dishes to Mills. Pippen with the steal. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And the basket by Diaw. Diaw's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open three.
And here's Jordan outside. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. That's good. Diaw's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Bulls trail by 21. And Corzine gets it to go.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Mills, that's a two-pointer. And another basket for San Antonio. Anderson against Pippen. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 21. Bulls from the top of the key. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from West. Anderson's got his third basket of the night. So it's Chicago now. Sellers passes to Jordan. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 17 now. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Outside Pippen. This one for three. Shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here is Hodges. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Corzine is out there with Sellers. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Hodges. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Deflects the pass and stolen by Jordan. Now the pass to Hodges. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Hodges has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Spurs leading by 18. Parker with no one around. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 5 assists tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Parker with the steal.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Green's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's San Antonio. The drive by Green. It's deflected. They recover it. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Parker.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Jordan with it. To end the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Sellers. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Ginobili. To the middle. With the teardrop. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 19 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Miller. Corzine with the rebound. To the inside. The steal. Ginobili left side. Here's Marjanovic. Leonard kicks to Miller. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Sellers. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
The drive by Jordan. Leonard with the steal. Ginobili against Hodges. Here's Marjanovic. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
San Antonio with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Chicago called for the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Spurs. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Leonard. And Duncan drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Passes it to Hodges. From deep. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's San Antonio. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Chicago. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
It's Pippen on the wing. Outside Jordan. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Green dishes to Duncan. Off target from three-point range. Duncan's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Hodges, that's good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with them.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Tony Parker. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring. And it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Green with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. 44 seconds left in the fourth. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Chicago with the ball. Sellers. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. Here is Hodges. From deep three-point range, cannot hit. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. Wherever I go.
in this, hop up in the six, and you should've known these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank, I got plenty change. She rep HBK the over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million if a man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll bring you home. It's a heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come too. I love my squad.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the Miami Heat taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. Chalmers is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Haslam. And it's Bosh in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Parker. After Dwayne Wade's miss. Feeds to Green. Goes back up. Miami grabs the miss. In transition, here comes Miami. Chalmers with the ball. James kicks to Haslam. It's stolen by Duncan. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And good on the basket. Book it.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard, no luck.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And it's Leonard. That time on an assist from Duncan.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Parker passes to Aldridge for the three. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Green gets it to go.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Wade with it. He's picked up by Parker. From deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
He's been wayward and just off on him. About everything he's put up in this period.
Duncan with the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And he gets the bucket. Green's got 6.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Chalmers. Over to the wing. Haslam dishes to LeBron. Off target from three-point range. Spurs leading by 6. Leonard attacking, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
No good from Bosch.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Parker's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Chris Bosch.
James has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. It's deflected. It's stolen by Haslam. Here's Chalmers. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Chalmers has got his first 2 points of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Leonard with no one around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
It's been a bit ugly so far. I mean, it looks like they're still half asleep out there. Wake them up.
Yeah, with 3 turnovers already, Clark, this is not the start they had in mind.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Martin comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Parker. Then for the Heat, Miller's checked in for Haslam. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring total for the Spurs.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Miami also making a switch. Battier's checked in. Now, here is Battier. All alone. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Martin for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Mills. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. And here we go. Nobody near Allen. Bosch kicks to Battier. A second chance effort. West with the block. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Leonard's got the ball. Got that one up quick. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Heat trail by 9 and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Spurs with some changes. Diaw comes in for Leonard, and it's Ginobili in for Kevin Martin. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Bosch can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the basket by Diaw.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Allen for 3. Mills with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 11. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Unloads. Excellent D there from Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Miller is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Allen. Then there's Haslam. And it's Cole in at the 1 spot.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
San Antonio leading by 8. And here's Anderson for 3. Cole with the rebound. Ginobili against Haslam. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Spurs with some changes. Martin's checked in for Anderson, and Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Miami, LeBron's checked in for Miller. Wade comes in for Allen, and it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. Here's Ginobili. The shot misses. Wade with the defensive effort. The Heat trail by 6. Goes up on the wing. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And we're starting the second quarter. About a minute gone. From deep. Parker's shot is off. And here's Miami. LeBron with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Chalmers passed away. Good D by Parker. Spurs leading by 6. Martin kicks to Ginobili. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ginobili's got his first points in this one. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Wade outside. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
The Spurs making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Diaw's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio. Diaw's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And there's the pass to James. Again, James missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
The 3. There's the bucket. Good. James has got 11 points.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
It's Parker outside. Rebounded by Chalmers. The Heat trail by 8. James wide open. And the Heat, another 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Aldridge. West comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Kevin Martin. Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for Leonard.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
And here's James outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
It's West with the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And the Spurs lead by 6.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Miami, Mike Miller's checked in for Battier. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Cole. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Leonard, that's for 2. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Heat. Here's Allen. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Spurs leading by 6. 20 feet out. And it's Leonard again missing. Here's Miami now. Here's Cole. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. The Spurs making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. With the shot, Miller grabs the miss.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. The Heat trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Allen outside. Miller kicks to Bosch. No good off the front iron. Here's San Antonio to the inside. Stolen by Allen. And it's the Heat on the break. Allen leading the charge. They get it back. Cole dishes to LeBron. Drilled from 11 feet out. James has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And the first half comes to a close.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
What a game for LeBron. 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Wade on the wing. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and the wide-open shot from Green. Aldridge, the pass to Leonard. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. 17 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Chalmers kicks to James. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And again, unable to change momentum here.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Aldridge misses. The Heat trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Parker's shot is off. Miami with the ball. And here they go. Here's LeBron. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
San Antonio calls timeout. Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Martin comes in for Leonard. And Miami with a change here, too. Shane Battier is checked in for LeBron. There's Parker with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Haslam's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Battier for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Wade. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score it. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Daniel Green.
That free throw, no good. Mills, who's checked in for San Antonio. Miller's checked in for the Heat. That one is no good. The Heat trail by 6. Haslam dishes to Battier. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And some changes here for the Spurs. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Emmett Anderson in for Green. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Miami. Coles comes in for Mario Chalmers. And the Spurs with possession here. They lead by 4. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Mills with the steal. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Knocks it loose, but they'll get another chance. San Antonio again missing. The Heat trail by 4. Battier the pass to Miller. It's hauled in by Diaz. 3-pointer, Martin. And yes, sir, that one drops.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in.
Manu Ginobili.
And Miami has possession. That's good. Miller's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Mills using his post move to get the 2 points. Mills has got 5 points so far. Here's Cole. There's 1:26 left to play here in the 3rd, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. And Miami with a change here, too. James is checked in. West. And it's Miami with the rebound. Miller's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Haslam kicks to LeBron. And the officials call a traveling violation.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
From deep 3-point range, no good. The Heat trail by 5. It's stolen by West. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Anderson with the ball. The shot is off. James with some nice D. Left side, Miller. Shoots from the block, and he gets it to go. Miller's got 7 points.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And David West gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio.
The line, Leonard.
44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mills has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Miller dishes to LeBron. Leonard with the steal. And here's Mills from the arc. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Mills kicks to Duncan. Unloads. And that misses everything. James with it. 21 points in the game. For the tie. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And as a coach, that's the kind of turnover that drives you nuts.
And, Greg, there's no reason for that turnover to happen. It's just inexcusable.
It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we finish the third quarter. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And here is Chalmers. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, LeBron James is out there with Allen. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in at point guard. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Battier's checked in. Miami on defense. It's a 3-point game. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, it looks to me like Leonard is really feeling it out there. Kawhi Leonard.
Chalmers against Parker. Chalmers passes to Battier. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here is Parker. Leonard attacking. That is good. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Parker against Chalmers. Bosh, the screen. Here's James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
West is checked in for Duncan. It's West with the drive. And he gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Inside, got a piece of it. Back to James. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound Heat. Here's Bosh. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's LeBron, finished off the break. James has got 24 points.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for. Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Shane Battier. Leonard, that's for 2. San Antonio again missing. Miami trailing. James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. To take the lead. And James with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
And here's Miami. They lead by 1. Three-pointer, Wade. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Aldridge dishes to Mills. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Mills has got the ball. Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Bosch.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
San Antonio making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. They get the rebound, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
And all the turnovers, guys, are hurting his team. I mean, he's continuing to just give the ball away. That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Open shot, Green, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Here's Aldridge from the inbound, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Now here's James. Outside Bosch. Back to LeBron. And the shot falls short this time. San Antonio leading. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 25 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
LeBron kicks to Chalmers. It's stolen by Duncan. It's Aldridge penetrating. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Bosch double teamed. Trying to find Haslam and gets it to him. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Mills with the steal. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. Tries from 10. They get a hand on it, but he stays with it. Leonard the pass to Duncan. And it's good. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
LeBron outside. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And that time, also a missed shot. So it's the Spurs now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mills can't hit.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Hazard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for your Spurs, Patty Mills. At the line for 2.
That's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
So far in the game for Mills, he's got 8 points and 2 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark? You're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, time, a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
And it's James missing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hazard. Bosch sinks it. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
jet to London, to Brazil.